Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I thought it'd be fun today to go ahead and take a look at Masters of the WWE Universe, Kane, Demonic Red Machine. Yes, this line is gone, unfortunately. It was fun while it lasted. If you're a fan of wrestling, fan of WWE, especially some of the classic WWE wrestlers like Kane here, then you probably enjoyed this line. Because you had best of both worlds. You had Masters of the Universe styled wrestling figures. One of those things that you never knew you always wanted. But anyway, this Kane is based on Roboto. So I thought it would be cool to open this up, take a look at it, and we'll compare him to our vintage and our origins Roboto. So let's see. Let's look at the packaging here. On the back, rebuilt in hellfire and brimstone, the man once known as Kane is now cyborg powerhouse known as the Big Red Machine, come to destroy all of WWE Eternia. And then you can see the cross-sell art. We've got Goldberg, Stephanie McMahon, and Ultimate Warrior. And then you can see he comes with the flamethrower and the little pincher. So, let's get him out of the package. We'll start at the top, right? That's usually where I start from. Now, I try to save the card backs. They're not always in the best of shape once I open them up. But I do like to keep the cards. So, I'll put that off to the side. Inside, we have our little WWE mini comic. You can see we got Kane and Stephanie and The Undertaker. You get a little bio on Kane. It's cool. It's got all his details there. And basically a one-panel comic with the same cross-sell art on the back side of it. Now, the WWE figures did not come with the little diagrams telling you how to or what you can detach. All right, so we can see right off the bat in the back of the package, we're going to have to cut a band. So we'll do that. Here is his accessories. Get him out of the package here. And doesn't look like there's any other bands holding him in. It was just that one. Remove the little band. I do like this figure. It's fun because it's obviously Kane, based on the design, but we see all of the molding from our Roboto. Arms, legs, and of course you have attachments. Now, one of the things that they didn't do with the WWE figures, whether you're looking at the Kane or the Stone Cold Steve Austin, let's see. Well, I take that back. I was going to say they didn't include the blasters, but yeah, they did. I was thinking that this came with the little hook. So ignore that. The Stone Cold did not have the blaster. He came with the pincher and the hook. But our Kane actually has the blaster and the pincher. So we'll go ahead and cut this open. That's cool. And then you get, normally I don't like these little translucent effects. At least I've not liked them with the CGI line. But this looks pretty cool. Oh, I see. And if you look real close, let's see if I can get that in there. You can see that there's two holes there. Hey, that's cool. This is one of the few times where I think the blast effects actually looks cool. Huh. Alright, so there's our Kane. And let me adjust the camera hair. So I'm up a little too high. Okay, so there we go. Alright, so we got our Kane, and we're going to bring in our Roboto. So if you look closely, You can see they share parts. It's not as obvious on the legs because of the way they're painted, but those are the same legs. Now, the one thing that this Roboto is always going to have over anybody else is the gear mechanism, which is just like the vintage. So when you turn him, you can see the little gears moving and his little jaw, robotic jaw turns. All right, and so our Origins version, of course, is based on our vintage. Now, this guy's pretty wore out. He doesn't really want to stand on his own. But you can see that he has that mechanism inside as well, which is very fun. And here we can see he has his the vintage blaster. Now, I do want to point out that these parts are not interchangeable. Going from the vintage to the Origins. So our Origins blaster, which is going to be the same as the Kane, even though it looks pretty much identical to our vintage, the peg is different, which is unfortunate. I wish they would have done it where you could interchange them. As you can see, the vintage does not fit on the Origins because that peg hole is smaller. And then the Origins does not fit on the vintage because the peg hole is larger. But they are very, very much identical other than that little peg. So with our Roboto, we get the pincher and the blaster. Now, will this blast effect work on the Roboto? Let's see. It should. Yes. There we go. So that's cool. You can interchange those. You can give the blast effect to Roboto, which I do like. But being that it's Kane, and, you know, if you've ever watched some of the old vintage WWE stuff with Kane, he was always coming out to pyrotechnics and fire and blasts and all that good stuff. So it makes sense that this figure gets the blast effect. Now, I will say that the hair is a little weird. It's almost translucent in spots. And you don't have a whole lot of rotation because of the hair way it hits the shoulders. But other than that, it's a standard WWE / MOTU Origins figure. You have that WWE waist, or trunks, I guess you would say, that's different from the MOTU stuff. But other than that, it's everything else is the same. I do like this figure. Now, do I like it more than our Origins Roboto? I don't think so. I think Roboto as a character is is pretty great, especially if you like the Revelation show. That version of Roboto was just amazing. We've yet to see a version of Roboto in the Netflix CG series. If that series continues, I hope that's something that gets added in because I think the show's missing a lot of good characters. But that's it. I just wanted to show these two, or three, I guess you would say, counting our vintage. But I thought it'd be a good comparison between them. I like both of these guys. These are cool figures to keep on the shelf together. You bring in your Trap Jaw and your Stone Cold, and you've got a full set of figures with interchangeable pieces. Oh, that's a good thought. So, what if we use our Stone Cold Steve Austin? Will the pieces from Stone Cold Steve Austin fit on our Origins? Yes, they will. So he has the Trap Jaw style pincher. And we can also do the hook. Now, as you can see, it doesn't fit flush, but it does fit on there. Yeah, and the hook. And vice versa, we could take the Stone Cold now. I do kind of like that. The blaster does fit on the Stone Cold. That gives you some other options. So if you want to give him the blast effect, you can. I do really like the interchangeability of these lines. And like I said, it's really a shame that the WWE stuff ended. I know they still have the WWE Superstars, but those are just straight based on the wrestling characters, I guess you would say, instead of crossing them over with the WWE, or the MOTU universe, I should say. So it takes a lot of the gimmick out of it. But, you know, these three figures together, I think we did pretty good. I think we got some good figures out of these lines. And to think, you know, all these are based on our vintage Roboto and our vintage Trapjaw. So, fun stuff. And colorful. Alright, guys. What do you think? Is this a win? Because I think it is. And, of course, I love Roboto. So, alright, that's going to be it. You guys have a great day. If you haven't already, remember to subscribe, like, leave a comment, all that good stuff. And I'll see you next time. Thanks.